Okay, what's up, Dragon Brood? So this is kind of a rare occasion today that we're putting up a second deck play video on the same day, which we don't normally do, but this is really almost a makeup video because that Champ or Chump video from earlier, that deck was so bad. So bad. So I'm at least going to bring you something fun and different, and if this doesn't do well, at least it's something entertaining and there's going to be something to take away from it. So if you'd be so kind as to help us reach our 10,000 subscribers by February 1st, please hit that subscribe button. If nothing else, show me some love for at least coming through for a second video today to give you something to look forward to on this ever so cool, well, for some of y'all cool, I guess if you're in some places actually very warm, I would say winter day. But yeah, do that for me. And then let's head over and take a look at this Mono Red Purphoros list. Alright, here we are. This at least has a list that makes sense, and I can at least explain why all the cards are here. So we're playing 4 Fire Prophecy. Generally, I'm a big fan of playing the damage spells that actually just kill things, or like let you target multiple types of things, remove stuff from the graveyard, whatever. But this one actually lets us search, which is good because we may need to get rid of things that are too expensive, or be looking for mana. A few different things that might be happening here. So I do like this card in this list. We're playing 2 Royal Eruptions for a couple of reasons. One, because we need just a little more removal, but this also functions as a finisher because we can get it up to doing 5. We can also use it occasionally to get rid of something like an Ugin that may show up and make life a little bit terrible for us. Playing 3 Anax. Arguably, this should be a 4th one. Could be in place of one of these Royal Eruptions, maybe. I don't know. Bonecrusher Giant, obvious include. Heraldic Banner, I'm kind of on the fence on this one. I do want something for more mana. I could even see taking 1 or 2 of these out to play an extra Anax, maybe an extra Purphoros, but who knows. Leyline Tyrant. This is one of the few decks where Leyline Tyrant actually makes sense. It's a 4/4. We can do extra damage with it. We can roll the mana over to the following turn. Maybe play one of our 5, 6, 7 mana situations. So there's a lot of things we could do with this extra mana. So big fan of the card in this list. One of the other reasons I was really looking forward to playing it. 3 Ox of Agonis. It is a little bit pricey, but I will say this. It is for the escape cost, it does let us do stuff against rogues and whatnot. It does also work very well with Purphoros in the sense that you can put it into play, get your 3 cards, attack, it dies, then you can get it back out with escape later, cheaply. So I like that. We're going to see if the combo works out at any point. We're playing 3 Purphoros. Maybe, like I said, it's about Purphoros, so maybe we want a 4th one. Terror of the Peaks, just a big, good finisher, way to do some damage. 4 Yadaro, partly because cycling early can help us get to other things we want. However, there's some times we're actually just going to be able to cast Yadaro for 8, or put it into play with Purphoros. So, quality card. Playing 1 Castle Embereth, just because I don't have a really good reason otherwise. And then we have 24 Mountains. Could maybe be a 25th mountain, don't really need Castle Embereth, but we don't have anything early. We don't have anything to do with the land, really, that sticks out. The only other thing I considered was Dwarven Mine, because it does make a 1/1. It's not great, but it's a thing we can do. But we'll see. Let's go hop into the arena and see what happens. We'll keep this one. Mostly because we have a couple turns to get a land, and we can choose, depending on the situation, maybe we play an axe. We'll see. Alright, we did find a land. The opponent's not casting anything before the next turn anyway. Alright, we just pass. We can Bonecrusher Giant the opponent. Interesting selection of things here. Alright, gonna go find some mana. Alright, shoot the opponent. We'll go ahead and play this. So if they kill it, then we'll go ahead and at least get a 1/1 out of it. Though they could just as well, bounce it or something. Who knows? Let's see. We do have to be a little careful. The opponent could decide to Extinction Event here. We wouldn't love that. So let's go with an odd and an even. And we have duplicates of both of these in our hands, so if one gets removed, we're not that upset. Doesn't really wreck our plans too much. Alright, they're just going to go find more mana. I guess we're going to get wrecked by Ugin or something at some point here. Just a Brazen Borrower, probably. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What do we do here? Alright. I'm gonna assume it's a Brazen Borrower, right? It's gotta be the thing. If so, I probably shouldn't even have played that. I should have just let him bounce the Tyrant. Yeah, alright. We'll just set ourselves up. If they Brazen Borrower, then Extinction Event, so be it. I know what I'm walking into. Oh, wow, they didn't have it. Go figure. That's a thing. Alright. And now the Tyrant. Yeah, I was gonna say, that's to be expected. They must have just drawn that. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We could... I mean, just do the same thing again? Oh, wait, hell, we just shoot the opponent for 3. What am I doing? Forgot I even had that in hand. Okay, we're going to keep this one. Mostly because we have a turn 2 play, sort of, and a turn 3. And we're just going to see if that's good enough. It's probably not, but we're going to find out. I mean, if nothing else, we'll be able to hit 5 mana, so Ox of Agonis likely resolves, and then we get 3 cards. Or not. Alright, they got rid of our Leyline Tyrant. I'm not sure what the... I mean, not Tyrant. Terror of the Peaks. I'm not really sure what that means, though. From the opponent's perspective, like... why they were concerned about that card in particular. Alright. I'm not sure what the opponent's playing here. So we're just going to kind of play dumb. I would like to find something to target that Alseid, but we failed. So unfortunately, that thing's probably going to get equipped here, and we're going to get hit for big piles of damage. And we'll just have to hope for the best. I mean, we will get to go Terror. Hope they don't have kill cards. And then Ox. Alright, how big is this Alseid? I assumed it was going to get something like All That Glitters or something here, but apparently not. Alright, well, we'll assume this one dies. Oh, it lived. Well, I don't know. It could be something like Murderous Rider or whatever, though. Okay, Banishing Light. Legit. Reasonable. Alright, we'll go with this one. You know, I'm gonna pass. Because if they have another way to remove the Leyline Tyrant, they're not gonna have anything to equip the Alseid, I don't think. We can only deal damage to a single target, so we could deal 2 to something. Alright. I mean, you can attack. I probably won't block. Just letting you know. Yep, that's the right move, opponent. My Leyline Tyrant's worth more just to make mana here. Ooh, now we're talking about something. Hold on. We've got 5, 6, 7, 8 mana. Ah, so close. So close. So we can't even, let's see, one, that's 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. I could give up this Terror of the Peaks, but this is only, that's our third one. Don't know how I feel about that. I think it's better to just kill both of these creatures here. And then we'll go ahead and kill that. And actually, you know what? Opponent's probably going to try to kill this Leyline Tyrant here. So I'm just going to do this. Knowing that, I mean, this was kind of going to be our plan the next couple turns anyway. Cool. Alright. Let's see where we're at. We have a 5 and a 4. But they're not playing, I mean, this isn't an Extinction Event type deck. This is obviously like, well, I don't know, it's weird. They don't have a Lurrus, so I'm wondering, oh, it's because they're playing Banishing Lights. There's no action to take, so we'll just decline. They can hit our Ox, which is great, because we have another Ox. Ooh. We're just not going to play Ox, because we're just going to play Yadaro. We're just going to straight up play it. Hit the opponent for 8. Or 9, sorry, because we had the banner. Archon. Well, that's cute. But you know what? Yadaro has things to say about that. That's not bad either. Oh, we ever played a land? Sure. Alright, opponent. Bring it. Funny thing is, though, the opponent's not incentivized to attack here. So, they're going to gain some life. Because I was actually thinking if they didn't, we'd be able to just shoot them for 2. But they had some enchantment things, which made this a whole lot of not fun. Alright, getting rid of Yadaro. Alright, what do we do here? Because that didn't send anything to the graveyard, which is bad for us. Really bad for us. We really needed stuff to go to the graveyard. What can we do with this? We have 9, 10 mana. So we could shoot, cast. This is whenever another creature, so they would gain 2. If we kill both of those, then this is still a 6 toughness. Would kill Ox of Agonis. Alright. Let's try something. Because if an axe dies, we get a pile of 1/2, or yeah, 2/1 creatures anyway. Is that all the opponent's doing? Oh, alright. We got the blocks we wanted. So we're not even going to let our thing die here. We're just going to keep it, because that causes pain for the opponent. And then we're going to go ahead and say, alright, opponent, you've got to find something now. Alright, they found something. I mean, those are 2 legit blockers. Good news is they're only 1 and 2 power. And even if a creature dies, we're going to get some 2/1s out of this. So let's see. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards in the... Oh. I guess because they figure they can gain enough life here, it doesn't matter. Though, that's risky from the opponent. It worked out for them, but if we would have gained... Or we would have got a kill card, they would have just been dead, right? Yeah, because they would have had 15 minimum coming through. Yeah, though. We're going to bring it. I mean, because they have to... I'm assuming block 1 on Anax... Anax, 1 on Ox, which is going to leave us 2 2/1s. Yeah, I was going to say, the blocks are pretty simple, opponent. Unless you just don't want to kill a creature, which is fair. Oh, what are they doing? Yeah, I was gonna say, that doesn't seem right. Yeah, there you go. That's the right play. Alright. We're still mostly safe here. Opponent has 7 on board. We have a whole pile of damage. We got 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. No! Okay, they're just going to deadweight an X. That does make a 2-2, though. That is a real concern. Alright, opponent goes to 14. And we found a card. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 5, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, they would have been dead anyway. Oh, no, because they would have gained 2 from that. Yeah, sure. I mean, just for sport, sure. See what we would have drawn. There you go. We got to mulligan this. Having the 2 Purphoros is pretty bad. Keep Scrappy Yodaro. Though, there's arguments that if you already cycled 2 Yodaros, you're pretty close to getting where you want to go. Alright, glad we picked up Royal Eruption. At least we can try to kill a crab. That's something. Oh, I didn't want to lose that other Yodaro, though. That makes me sad. Well, if you have a counter, guess it's going to get used here. Okay, that's not awful, I guess. Sure. Ah, that sucks, because I really need to play this. Don't have a choice, though, I don't think. That's super unfortunate. I really wanted to play that banner there. Alright, something that kills a Thought Thief would be great. That does not qualify. Yep. Not sure what we're gonna... Oh, no. Triple Thought Thief. Oh, now we're in a lot of trouble. We needed something to kill a Thought Thief more than I realized. Yeah, we're literally just dead here. I mean... Yeah, without us having a kill thing in hand, we can't do anything there. Alright, we'll keep it. Okay, well, this could be bad. Because I feel like we got this hand when we need these type of hands against rogues and whatnot. This opponent doesn't look like they're playing a rogues type deck. This looks like they're playing something very slow. You know, say we don't have a Yodaro or anything. We're in pretty bad shape. At least being able to cycle would have been nice. Alright, well, step 1. This either gets countered or killed. Because we're obviously playing against that kind of deck. No, it just gets bounced. Weird choice, but okay. Well, I guess we are going to have targets for these Fire Prophecies. That was not expected. Sure. I mean, if this is what we're doing. Deciding to keep the Ox because it just reloads our hand. Not overly worried about something like Brazen Borrower because we have a bunch of dragons of our own. We could do this and still cycle Yodaro. Perfect. Let it roll. This actually isn't the worst. The opponent's not really advancing their board too far here, so we're not that upset about it. They don't have anything in the yard to get back except for another crab. So we're kind of okay with that even. Obviously, they're sitting on counters and removal, but, you know, just is what it is. At some point, one of these resolves. Brazen Bar, sure. Now I assume this gets like... Okay, Ashiok works. Now we want to draw a land, is what we want to do here. And whatever we move gets exiled? Sure. Actually, yeah. Because now we can take out Ashiok. Well, okay. Not really how I wanted to do this, but it'll have to do. And we'll just take a little bit of a beating from the Brazen Borrower. Another Ashiok? Nope, not another Ashiok. Okay. Well, what do we do here? We have 7. Still not enough. Probably another Brazen Bar, which makes our life real bad. Alright. Let's see it. Nope, a Shark Typhoon. Okay. Typhoon for 2? Yeah, I guess that was an oops. I was like, why would you not for 3? And they can get Ruin Crabs back from the yard with Aghanim's. We can get 1. Alright, Ground and Lock makes sense. Take 5. Alright. Yep, that is about as good as we could hope for. If this resolves. If not, we might just be dead skis. Ooh, does that help? Let's kill that. End of the story. Did not want to see that. That is not our friend. I wish this told us how many triggers we have on Yodaro. There's nothing that really indicates. I think it's only 1 that we've cycled, but would be nice to know. Don't know how we're going to get through this now, though. This is going to be very difficult. Ooh, no. I was not prepared for the opponent to do that at all. Yeah, I think now we're just dead. Yeah, there's no way. Like, we're just dead here. I'm not even going to go through the motions. Oh, definite mulligan. Keep. Get rid of the Leyline Tyrant. Mostly because we're either going to be trying to kill something or cycle. See what this rolls into. Robber of the Rich, and we get to shoot it? Nope. Hellhound. Let's take it out before it gets big. Alright, well, that didn't end up too bad, did it? Yep, so it looks like they have a shock. That won't hurt us too much. Phoenix, alright. Well, that kind of works, because we can shoot that. And attack for 4. And then next turn we can just play another one or play in an axe and start trying to fight. I was going to say they could maybe even Torbran there, which would have been a little tough. Alright, opponent gave up. Whew, okay, sure, we'll keep. Mostly because we can go, you know, stomp into Giant, then maybe into Leyline Tyrant, and hope for the best. Alright, we found a Fire Prophecy. That gives us a little extra action if we get stuck on lands. The opponent's going to do nothing, it looks like. Great. I'm on board with nothing. Alright, Mammoth. Good news is we can deal with the Mammoth. Purphoros is cool. Actually, you know what? We're going to decline. Because we can actually just cast everything that's in our hand, so why worry about it? I mean, because our plan's going to be Terror of the Peaks, force them to have to Primal Might it or something. Innkeeper into... Oh, that there we go, Bone Crusher. Well, they still might do this into a Primal Might, so we're going to have to be a little careful, because they could Great Hinge, then use that mana to Primal Might, or Terror. We're just going to double Bone Crusher. Alright, I see how you are, opponent. What you don't know... Well, that does mean they likely don't have a Great Hinge, though. Which is fine, because they're also not going to be motivated. I mean, they might just take 4. I don't know. Well, that's ballsy. Well, then now the question becomes, I guess we just Purphoros? Hope we don't die? Because now we can just Terror, Leyline, get in with everything. Opponent will tap, go to 6. Bone Crusher results in 2 cards. Attacking for 5 is a bad idea. Yeah, I think we got him. Getting a win against Gruul Adventures here is pretty sweet. So we're going to activate. Play a Leyline Tyrant. I mean, a Terror of the Peaks first. Then activate. Play a Tyrant. Hit the opponent. Attack with everything. Yeah, that would have been a ton of damage this turn regardless. Plus, we have a bonus damage from the Tyrant when it dies. So, that's 10, 11 just in the air alone. Actually, no. It would have been 10. Yeah, even if they could block, it's too much to have to stop. Yeah, so is this deck good? Nah, not really, but it's a lot of fun. It can get some wins against some solid decks. It's really a matter of, do you draw your creature removal against the creature decks, or do you draw less of it against the non-creature decks? It's kind of the big trick there. If you notice, I did make some changes as I was going through. I put some Ironcrag Feeks in, I took them out. I put some Ugins in, I took them out. So the final list I'll have a little cleaned up, because I was experimenting with cards there. But yeah, it's definitely something different. Hope you all at least appreciate have a second video today, just because that first one was so bad. I don't even know what to say. Like, I still don't know how that if you didn't see the video from earlier, you can go take a look at it for like just go watch one match and you'll understand what I'm talking about how bad that deck was. But yeah, this is a lot of fun if you're looking for a way to play Purphoros. You want to use Leyline Tyrant. And I didn't even draw that well, so it may be better than I'm giving it credit for. But this is something fun if you just need to knock out some dailies, either casting creatures or playing red spells, yeah, go ahead and toss this in to the open play queue and have some fun. If you're going to play it in the ladder, you're probably going to struggle a bit, but, I mean, I don't know, if you get your removal, it does hold its own against the right creature deck. So, who knows? Give it a shot and see how you do. I thought some of the other decks weren't going to be good in ladder either, and there you go. So, make of it what you will. So today's card spotlight, which is very fitting because we played a red deck today, is Cursed Scroll. And the reason I'm bringing this one up is that when this card came out, though we look at Cursed Scroll now and realize like why it's valuable and why it was good, at the time, people didn't understand it. It took months for people to really start playing this card because at the time, everything was about card advantage and drawing extra cards, and you know, that's the way we played Magic. So this was the exact opposite, where you wanted to be down to as few cards in hand so your opponent was picking the right card every turn and you're dealing 2 damage. So just kind of a big thing on how Magic changes over time, and we learn more even from different cards existing. So there you go. Now remember, if you want this deck list, or you want to come follow us in the Discord and chat or get deck help, or even just check out my sponsors or buy some merchandise, all those links are in the description down below. And remember, if you haven't, please like this video, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, because we are trying to get to 10,000 subscribers by February 1st, and I need your help. I need you to hit that red subscribe button. But that's all I have for you for now. We'll see you next time.